Okay, quick flyover, starting from the nose. Currently a 3S setup, probably opting to go on 4S. This one is a 12.5x6 aeronaut cam carbon in combination with a top model CZ turbo spinner. These are pretty cheap, and this is aluminum, they're pretty durable, I like those. Then there's a Turnigy 3858 glider motor. It's a outrunner in a can, so to say, with about 850 watt max. This is a good number for 2 kilos of flying weight. Then you can here look inside the fuselage. My Canopy has here a double magnet lock. The fuselage is in this region coated with glass fiber inside and also outside. I put a little bit of putty to achieve a better surface for later on coating this with foil, because I think it will save me weight. Yeah, this is the Canopy. Try to fit it on. It's really a nice fit with the range, video, pen and tilt. It's a nice piece of work, this one. 270 degrees pen and 180 degrees tilt. It looks really well integrated in this design. I chose to use a security camera, 2000 camera with 650 TV lens, a Sony, no Pixum, because of the propeller, the rainbow effect with the propeller. Let's move here. There's a Pitot tube. This Pitot tube is pretty much the same as from the range video side, but the electronics are slightly different. So there is a module that is placed in here which allows me to use very short silicone tubing going into the sensor, and then there's just a 3 cable wire routed to my RV OSD, which will be sitting over here. This one is my transmitter compartment. There's going to be, I don't like these holes yet, now there's going to be some sort of fairing over this. But the concept is that you can place here your transmitter, and later on you can easily mount and unmount the antenna over here. This is for transportation purposes. So there's really a lot of things here, a lot of detailed solutions with which are for ease of use. Yeah. Let's go here, have a quick look at the wing. Over here you can see the trailing edge. I'm very happy about this one because this is the carbon trailing edge. It's really razor sharp, so if I push here a little and move there, I will cut my hand. So it's not thicker than a millimeter. It's really very nice. So this one will greatly reduce any possible drag there. This is the airfoil. You can see from here it's pretty slim. This is the RG15. Then you see this gap over here, this one. There's this cavity I was writing about. So later on we will place here scotch tape over here and then put it inside that cavity. So this one will act as a wiper to even close this gap no matter how you deflect the servos. The wing here is really fit, very nice and snug to the fuselage. There's absolutely no gap. That comes in very handy, so the wing is really rock solid mounted to the structure. These are things that I find very difficult if you buy them off the shelf. If you buy a 200 model off the shelf, this is going to wobble around, not very precise. This is the tail, the T-tail configuration here. It's pretty thick, thickness wise here is pretty thick, but because I needed to put the 2 servos in there, this is how it's going to be. I made a small fillet over here also to increase the stiffness of this part, so that really it really doesn't move. If I move this, really the whole airframe also starts to move. You cannot really see this right now. Let's have a look at the antenna, how I did this. I like this idea very much. It's far away from your video transmitter. Now over here you have this large tube, and then inside this you will slot this one in. You can just remove this, and now you have something which is very easy to transport. It's also very fast to set up. So another solution here that really helps the handling capabilities. You could make this a bit lighter, I guess, but actually the handling, my priority is really the handling on the flying field. You can set it up quickly, it will survive a harder landing. So this is pretty much the concept of this plane. I stayed within the weight limits. I'm pretty happy about it. So far I'd say enough for the flyover, and then later on I'm gonna start the coating.